Late Gas Radio Show.
K the Boss. K
Brought to you by Late Gas Radio.
You are now tuned in to the Lake Gas Radio. Brought to you by Lake Gas Reefy. Come and hear the show. Share and subscribe. It's a whole nother vibe. Watch a real street nigga go live. Give you all the real facts, the real deal. Show you how the hood feel. Black politics, the current events, you might get the chills. It's just a day in the life for the culture. All my youngins tap into an educated soldier. Peace to the gods. Peace to the earth. If you down and stressed out, make sure you know your worth. Go and hustle for yours. Get your face out the dirt, cause your heart's still beating. It can be way worse. 1500, we got it out the mud. We all love the hood, but the streets show no love. We on all platforms, come and listen to the truth. It's a Ski Vasquez, I lit a fire in the booth.
Always trust everyone to be themselves, but trust in the fact that you can see them well. I mean, it was like, you know, trust. It takes too much energy to not trust someone. You know what I mean? It takes too much energy. You only got to stay 2 steps ahead of them, whatever. But trust them to be there.
To be themselves.
Trust the snake to fight you. Trust the lion to lie. Trust the thief to steal from you. Like, trust them to be them. But know them when you see them.
Let's get a couple of people. Let's get some people in the building, man. You know what I mean? Give everybody a chance to pull up. You dig? We've been having some great artists on the show, man.
Late Gas Radio
You know
Show.
what I'm saying?
K the Boss. K.
We've been having
My hood crime infested, dudes moving reckless. Your loyalty get tested, soon as you get arrested. Only the strong survive, and I hope you good with pressure. If not, get a 9 to 5, or never let them catch you. I really miss my era, can't stand this generation. These disrespectful kids, ain't really testing patience. I brought you in this world, don't make me take you out it. Drugs, money, and guns, then they got the prisons crowded. In and out of prison, making stupid decisions. Got left back in school, cause I never would listen. Hard-headed, but super smart. Teacher said I was different, but got a lot to learn, cause I'm bugging and tripping. Took everything for granted, like they was speaking Spanish. Young-minded and hood-blinded, so I ain't understand it. Two juvenile convictions, and left my future damaged. Sky's the limit till you get cuffed, better take advantage. It ain't the same, man, these times done changed. Hope was filled with God bodies, now it's flooded with gangs. Niggas used to shoot the one, now they let guns bang. I miss my era so much, man, this new shit lame. My era, it ain't the same, man, these times done changed. Hope was filled with God bodies, now it's flooded with gangs. Niggas used to shoot the one, now they let guns bang. I miss my era so much, man, this new shit lame. My era, white ones, fresh Timbs and sweatsuits. My era, played the block, moved rocks and got loot. My era, any beef in the streets, put up my dukes. Finger waves, Michael braids, our bitches was so cute. My era, play pop on a biddy and Lil League. My era, crack jokes by drinking and smoking weed. My era, used to go to our neighbors, get what we need. PBJ, salt and pepper, bread, milk and some cheese. My era, flip phone beepers and rental cars. My era, never flipped the snitch if we caught a charge. My era, when it came to spitting, we went hard. No one would rap a finger snaps, back then it was all bars. My era, stayed in hotels and shelters. No matter what, we respected our elders. My era, was Southpaw wicked imperialist. Anyone who had money would share with all the fellas. My era, it ain't the same, man, these times done changed. Who was filled with God bodies, now it's flooded with gangs. Niggas used to shoot the one, now they let guns bang. I miss my era so much, man, this new shit lame. My era, it ain't the same, man, these times done changed. Who was filled with God bodies, now it's flooded with gangs.
What's good? Let me fix my camera.
Now they let guns bang. I miss my era so much, man, this new shit lame. My era. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like I'm a old head or something. But it's a whole new breed of young boys out here, man. I can't stand it.
a couple more people to pull up.
I miss my era though.
You know what I'm saying? You heard the song My Era, man.
Simple as that.
You know, My Era, man.
My era.
We didn't have all the fuck shit. You know, these badass kids, man. That's
My
what
whole crime invested. Dudes moving reckless. Your loyalty get tested. Soon as you get arrested, only the strong.
I want to get into that today, man. I said because first of all, what's good with you, man? How you, man?
Maintaining.
Oh yeah, I see that shirt, man. Hey
Oh, you
man,
said, yeah.
I still got the merch out, man. Hey man, that's nice right there. I like that, man. You know what I mean?
You can see
Yeah,
me?
man, we got the. What you say? Can you hear me?
I said, yeah, no, I asked that you see me. I was trying to fix my
Yeah, I see
camera.
you. Yeah, he got his merch on. I got mine on. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, you should put the Cash App down there, man, in case somebody wants some merch, man. You see my Cash App at the bottom,
Oh,
man.
yeah,
Lake
yeah,
Gas
yeah.
Inc. You know what I mean? If anybody want to purchase, see what's up with these headphones. Anybody want to purchase some merch, man? You know, the Cash App link at the bottom where it say disrespectful kids. You see my Cash App at the bottom. That's it for this Cash App at the bottom for his merch. And we gonna keep it going like that, man. You know, support the channel, man. Support everybody, man. You know what I mean? Anybody need a small business or a big business, 2-minute shout out. Let us know, man. Hit us on the back end. Let us know, man. And we'll get that going. See what's up with these headphones. And let's see. That's it. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm trying to fix my camera.
Okay. All right. So, so y'all, you don't hear no echo or nothing, right?
Nah, you good.
All right. Y'all just hit me, man. I'm trying to wait till he pull up. And hey, now, did you see the footage? Did you see the footage of the kid?
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
Yo,
that was straight.
I don't know. I don't know.
Now, I think everybody might have seen it.
Yo, I don't even know how one 12-year-old could do all that to a house. He must have had a couple of his friends over.
Yo, listen. 12 years old, I ain't letting you niggas fuck my mother shit up like that.
Yo, he broke the toilet. He broke the
Yeah,
countertop. Like,
listen, check it out, right? When I seen the footage, right, because I'm scrolling and somebody posted it up. So first I think it's a robbery, the way it looks.
yeah,
It looked like a murder scene. I ain't gonna front. That looked at worse than Jeffrey Dahmer murder scene, one of Jeffrey Dahmer murder scenes. That looked like a serial killer just went in there and hey. That looked like a serial killer just went in there and rampage the whole motherfucking scene, man. Then, like you said, I'm looking. I see the fucking toilet seat, bro. How the fuck? This nigga is a savage. How you break the toilet seat, man? It's crazy, man. So I want to figure out from all the family out there, parents, is Is it the upbringing? Is it the parent fault for letting it go that far? Or is it the kid? This is learned. I believe that's learned behavior, man. I believe that's learned behavior, man. And you don't just, at 12 years old, I respected my mother enough not to destroy everything she worked for, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Though we're trying to wait for a couple people to pull up in the building before we really get into the psychological, I guess, mental illness that this young man going through. They say he's doing 18 months.
Peace.
Yeah, peace. Did you see the footage of the 12-year-old that destroyed his mother's house because she took his phone?
Yeah, I see it, bro.
You seen it from the clip I sent you, or is it going viral right now? You just seen it. You just seen it for some.
Say it again, bro.
I said, did you see it from it being on the internet, or I sent it to you and seen it?
I saw it from you sending it to me.
Yo, listen. I was saying when I was 12 years old, I never had the heart to break anything in the house.
Shit.
Right? Like when you was little, right? You played, every kid played in the house. You broke a little figurine and you try to glue that bitch back together. Because you ain't want your mom to whoop your ass, right?
you that shit.
So I was saying, like, is this, first of all, let me play this real quick. I want to play this footage real quick.
Yeah, I want to see the old shit back.
This shit, let me see.
Peace, Nav.
Peace, how you feeling?
Hey,
How you?
It's like a farm because I really set the time. If he was I think I would have killed one of my children. I probably would have killed my
Take a baby bath.
See the power in the devices?
Mercy.
Look at that. Folks are calling you.
Oh my God. My ex-man is to my job. My ex-man is to my job. Oh God.
You heard me?
Ain't no fucking way.
Oh,
Now,
oh.
hey, yeah, you got a son.
Yeah, got a couple of them jokers.
Your son, 12 years old, y'all. You do something, you take the phone, you go to work. Long day. You know how hard it is. You say your job is right now, you got it.
You
Imagine
already
one of those days, right? You come home and you gotta open the door and see that shit. What's your reaction?
Where is this one? First thing I want to know is where his ass at. You heard? Where is he wasn't nowhere in the house though, right?
I think he must have tore shit up and then bounced before his mom came home from work.
That's what the hell he did.
But yo, yeah, that's
He
it. But
better, wherever he at, he better stay there. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, that's
You
what I
better
said
not
too.
knock on this door.
Check this out. 12 years old. That's a 12 years old. You in the matrix of being a baby and a young adult. I know I was. I thought I was.
Yo,
Nigga, listen. I love the babies, but nigga, check this out. Don't ever come in here again. Take him wherever y'all need to take him. I never want to see you again.
Yo,
It sound hard, but I mean that. Because guess what? A nigga like that'll kill his mother.
Yeah.
That's why his ass would have got tore out the frame. I'll go looking for his little ass. He can't be but a couple of places. I'm getting that ass.
Yo, at 12 years old, I would say go live with your father, go live with your cousin, go live with the man on the street, go live with whoever. You ain't coming back here, yo. That's the stress. Yo, he broke the toilet in the countertop.
Come on, man. That was a nice. That was a nice crib too. He done did this shit too.
Like he paid for that shit.
Little bastard.
The nigga broke the walls. He broke anything. He broke his little toddler sibling baby. You know the shit that swing back and forth. I think he did something inside of the baby crib. This nigga, what if the baby was there? He probably would have killed the baby.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he gotta have some type of mental problems to do something like that. He has to,
That's what I was gonna say.
Cause you're right, he the type that'll hurt his mother and the baby.
But how you don't see that? You know what I'm saying? How you don't see that as your kid like that?
Or he just was a spoiled ass brat. And she did too much for his little ass, man, without him earning some of that shit. He felt entitled. I'd have tore that boy ass up, man.
Yeah, listen, I had friends that was for you with that.
You sound a little muffled.
If you go to foster care, he'd be staying in a whole different slum.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
I had friends that was for you, and they never acted like that. They never destroyed nothing like that. This is the first time I ever seen a 12-year-old do anything. That's like some white child shit. And they don't even, I've never even seen footage of a white child doing that. That extreme.
Yo, he's a demon child. That's what you call a demon child.
That's the shaitan for sure.
And see, like, he's a real coward.
But like Nas said, though, he must got some underlying issues going on for him to have that much rage over phone to do all that shit.
And then
Okay.
he 12 years old. He ain't paying no phone bill. So like he acting like that. Like it's crazy. But you know why? These black parents, we became too soft on our children.
You know what? I knew somebody was gonna say that. If you listen to the mother accent, she was like Haitian. Well, they black, but she was like Haitian or Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? And I'm assuming allegedly a Haitian or Jamaican would say only American black kids. But in this case, he was like Jamaican or Haitian, man. So I want to see this dude. I want to look this dude in the eyes, man. I hope they said it. So I seen on some comments he got 18 months at a maybe a mental place. Somebody said 36 months. I don't know. Whatever he did, wherever he at, let him stay there, man. That's what I think.
Yo, if he don't got a mental problem, then his mom needs to put him away in foster care for about 6 to 7 months and let him see how they live there, bouncing from home to home, not eating what he want to eat, and
But you know what? We saying the mom, but we gotta blame the dad too.
but we don't know if the father's in the child life. The father that might be the problem. The father might not be in the child life.
But we gotta blame the dad then. You know what I'm saying? They gotta be both parents because I figure if the father was there, he wouldn't have did that shit. If he had somebody
Nah.
his ass, but we only got half the story though. I only got half the story. I don't know. I just seen the mother crying.
You know what the crazy thing is? He had to have like a hammer or a sledgehammer. He broke the toilet in the countertop. You know how thick the countertop is and the toilet, like.
What y'all think she gonna do? You think she a soft parent and she gonna just let him back and he's gonna get escalate to more than that?
I don't even know if it's the first time. I don't think it's the first time he acted up. For him to do something like this, it can't be the first time he acted up.
Shit. That motherfucker.
I was a trouble teen as far as getting in trouble in the streets with the police and staying out all night. I don't think I was 12 though. I might have been about 14, 15. Like I said, anything my mother told me to do, I tried my best ability to listen, man. As far as talking back, breaking shit. First of all, I had brothers and sisters that was older that up on me anyway. So. But my mother alone scared me. You feel me? And I just had, to this day, got that respect, man. Like, you feel me? Like I said, if a sibling of mine would have did, I think I would have been in prison. You feel me? Yeah. Not saying when you was about 12, 13, was you a bad teen?
Yeah, I was bad, but I wasn't bad around my moms. I told you at 12, 13, I was still scared of my moms.
Shit.
I mean, I might go out. I might go out and do something crazy. but not at
You
home.
ever, yeah, you ever remember a time when you broke something in the house?
Nah,
And
not gonna happen. Not in my house. Not in my mama house.
you just
Not
have to
going.
clear that motherfucker.
That extension cord would have been blazing off my ass. Nah, wouldn't even thought about it.
And this is what you get when you take away the extension cord, when you take away the switches you had to go out there and pick, trying to pick a little one and they send you back out. And then if you bring back another little one, they go out there and get 3 of them and braid them together,
That's right.
peel the skin off of them, just so that some parents was mean with it. They tell you, take your clothes off and have them
Yo,
You know what I'm
yo,
saying? That's cool. I think they go back to slavery time, man.
Cost.
I remember we used to try to be slick. We put like 3 pair of sweatpants on when we know we was gonna get an ass whooping. They're like, take it off.
That nigga had sweatpants on and a football helmet. He had the shoulder pads and everything. They ain't stupid though. They be like, and take all them damn clothes off. Yeah, man.
Cool, that man.
If you could make a prediction, how do you think this dude gonna end up? When he's about 21. What type of dude you think this gonna be? Would he make it? I don't think he'll make it. With that attitude, I don't think he'll make it in this world today.
Shit. He probably only display that type of behavior in the house. On the streets, he ain't acting like that.
Wow,
Somebody
you know
would have
what?
let him already. He don't act like that. Only in the home where he
Yeah,
got everything.
Yo,
that's
and you know
crazy.
what? It's
Because
funny
I
that
got,
you say that
yeah, go ahead,
because
Doctor.
it's funny that you say that because my son in school, he gets straight A's. The teacher be like, "Oh, he's so good. He always helping the kids. He gets his homework done." I told him to bring a book because he always finished before all the other kids. And I'm like, "Are you talking about the same child? Like at home, like he don't listen. I call him like 5 times to get his attention because he's playing the game and he wanted no tantrums and get his Xbox taken, get his PlayStation taken. But like at school, like it's like they talking about a whole different person.
Mm.
He's
But you
scared to
never,
death to get into school.
you never seen. I ain't gonna say no name, but I had a couple family members like that, young family members that parents on the street, they friends, parents think they just great kids, but to their mother, to their family, they hard headed, like you said, they don't listen. Yeah, it's strange. Like, I don't know where that comes from, man. But you see adults do that too. They treat strangers better than they treat their own family.
Oh yeah, he got a lot of family members like that. Got a lot of family members like that. They act shitty towards you, but
Come on.
they get around people that they don't really know a different type of person, and it's a whole bunch of ass kissing going on.
Come on.
Hey, yeah, where do you think that comes from?
Mm.
Don't know, right?
Slightest idea.
It ain't come from you, right?
Hey,
It's just it's weird shit.
hey, man.
That shit weird,
Shit
man.
come from like that's what they call peer pressure and trying to look for acceptance.
Yeah.
You understand from everybody except for your family, the ones who feed, clothe, and shelter you every day.
For
Make
people
sure
that
you good and provide and protect you. Motherfucker on the street don't give you nothing, but you go the extra mile for him just to be accepted.
Well, you even see that in like young kids, like today with young kids, you see young kids there get around their friends and their younger siblings. Oh no, treat them bad and
Yeah, same thing. We can't blame it on the media. We can't blame that on the media because that shit been happening forever. So it's just, I don't know. You just got the phony family members, man. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
you got a lot of family members.
But not only family, I think people in general, man, they don't really care for. It's like it's an unconscious, uh, you know, trading, unloyal trait they got. You feel me?
I'd have
Because
been around some.
usually people that do that, they do it to people that give them their ass. Ever seen that? It usually like older like grandparents that got the they children kids. You ever seen that? The kids they don't respect their grandparents, and they're the only ones that take care of them.
Yo, you see that? I seen that a lot of times growing up.
That
Like
shit right
they
there
just
hurt.
take advantage of their grandparents, and then their mother and father don't do nothing for them, but they worship them.
That just comes from it's selfishness, man. It's
That's
like
exactly.
they think somebody owe you when you could be on the street or somebody you don't know, you could be living with them and they could be treating you all kind of ways. And you wouldn't
And
dare
then
disrespect them like that. You feel me? Yeah.
So
that's why this younger generation, I feel sorry because this younger generation, the grandparents ain't like they used to be. These young grandparents, it ain't like having a big mama or somebody around. Like,
no, that's right.
So that's
So
another good, y'all.
so how do we deal with a situation like that before it get to that point where he like a tornado through the house? How you check that before it get to that?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. We
But
would have to see. We
listen,
would have to
check
see
this out.
like how the mother been dealing with him. Like you say, he might be spoiled. The mother
Gotta
just might.
plant that, gotta plant that fear. Some people don't say it. He said fear. Yeah, when I was coming up, all my friends feared their parents. And if it was somebody that didn't fear their parents, that had disrespect, guess what? The whole group of friends weren't like them. We wouldn't be friends with them no more. Or we'd check them like, nigga, don't be disrespecting your brother. Because my
That's
mother always told me this. If you got
that's
a friend that talks any kind of way to his mother or father, they'll do it to me. And
Uh-huh.
I'll whoop their ass. I'm gonna whoop
you
their ass. You better whoop their ass too. So I always remembered that shit. Like a nigga that disrespects his parents will do anything to anybody's parents. He'll
come on.
do anything in the street. That's like the ultimate savage right there. I was locked up with a dude, right? I forgot his name. He was in the county, Freehold County Jail. Uh, you might have heard about him. Y'all might have heard about him. He might have been locked up with this dude. And he lived in the summit, I think, up the hill in Neptune. He
Was that the one that
killed,
did to his grandmother?
yeah, he
I
killed his,
remember that shit. I was locked up too there.
yeah,
And
he
they
was
buried it in the snow.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
He
that's the
just
one.
Yeah, I remember that
He
shit.
didn't tell someone.
put a face down in like a ditch or
Yeah, in the
water.
Or the
stream.
time when
Yeah,
it got born. And they spent her credit cards and money and all that shit. Drove
so
around in a whip.
so
Yeah, I remember that shit.
I was locked up with him in the county. And
That's that king baby syndrome. You heard?
Didn't have
Yeah.
I found out when I was about to leave out. Like, huh? I'm looking like
That's
we gotta
crazy.
do something with this nigga. They like, nah, we gonna fix it. Once she get in that cell, once she really go down and get in that cell,
And I think it's around. I think it was around. I think it was around. Wasn't around. It was around Thanksgiving because they said that she was cooking and I guess something
Yeah,
was
it was
burning. Her
Thanksgiving.
pies or something was burning, and they was
Yeah,
looking for her and they couldn't find her. And they found her a couple days. I think her face down the stream somewhere in Eatontown. Somewhere it was somewhere.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Little bastard. Probably was cooking dinner for his little ass too.
Yeah, she
Uh huh.
was. That
And then it
was
was another.
2000. That was 19. I want to say 99, 2000.
Yeah, it was around that time. And there was another case where another kid had whatchamacallit. He had he killed his mother and put the clothes over top of the mother and pushed the couch. And he was running around the county like he ain't had no problems. White
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. Like, these dudes, the dude I'm talking about, playing cards, running around, laughing, playing around, and you would think he just was there for like a week, a month,
Yeah,
but to top it off, he was facing 45 years. They should
yeah.
have gave him more.
But you know what? I bet you
45 years,
reality.
your grandmother, but you running around. I don't understand it. How you can have any joy in you?
But
He's a cold motherfucker, boy.
your grandmother, she was taking care of him and everything. That's the thing. Like he was living with her and everything. Said they said that. I mean, the article said that he had asked her for some money and she was like, no. That's why he did it.
That's the same case. Damn sure Skippy.
And he called his friend up, and him and his friend, yeah, like that's crazy.
So the friend, so somebody that was with him took him.
Uh huh.
Oh yeah, defender, right? I ain't see the co-defender. They ain't say nothing about no co-defender, but
Yeah, he went and got him later.
Yeah.
He helped him bury her in the snow and put some sticks and shit over.
and he wound up telling where she was at.
Oh motherfucker!
I think the friend the one that told, right?
I
Told on
don't
him.
remember all that, but I remember that situation.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Cause I mean, people like, oh yeah, when his pictures in the paper, it's like, yeah, he used to work at IHOPs.
Dumbass nigga.
All for some money. You want to kill your grandmother, the one taking care of you.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mother's mother.
Your mother's mother.
I wanna say, I don't want to say it, but I believe it's true. I think his mother was sending home commissary money too.
Yeah,
I think
yeah. That's what they
still,
said. They said his family was still sending on commissary money and shit
Oh,
like that. Everything's supposed to get cut off.
send that motherfucker some anthrax. Fuck that motherfucker.
is it possible that it's family? Family is a gene because you got genes that you share with different members. That gene's supposed to have you closer. You think we got disconnected with the family gene, the blood that run in the same people veins? You think that just through all the shit we go through as being black and the struggle, you think that the genes is just like it's just a regular motherfucker. You don't feel that joy from family. You think some people is like that? Like
I don't know. Some I don't. It gotta be something because our people used to ain't do crazy stuff like that.
Nah, never, ever.
In that case too, I think I would like to see a statistic on that, like how many black people killed their parents in the world. Like what's the numbers? Is it in the 3 digits, two? And it past the 2 digits, but do it exceed over 4 digits? That's a good ass question, right?
Yeah, like
Because that was like a rare case that I never met nobody that ever did that. My age.
matter of fact, I mean
Well,
that's the only
you
case
know,
I heard about around here.
you heard of the Melendez brothers, right? What is that now?
Yeah.
That's the name of them?
Yeah. They murdered their father and they was living a good life.
His father, right?
Uh-huh.
They
And
had
they tried to make it look like a suicide. I mean like a homicide.
they had like a couple million for life insurance. That's
They was buying Porsches and all types of shit.
Yeah, but what? Then they try to say, one of them tried to say the father molested him and he had mental problems over it. That's why he killed him. But he killed his mother too. They killed him with shotguns, right?
Uh-huh.
They went in there. How you shoot your mother and father down with a shotgun? You cold, bloody
Over
bastard.
some money. Well, I mean, it was a case in I think it was California where it was these women, they were taking life insurance out on homeless people and then
Yeah,
killing them and collecting the insurance.
Dirty motherfucker.
I seen it. They had footage of the blonde haired lady, right, walking around and shit. Yeah, I see that.
And we look in South Carolina. Remember the lawyer? He killed his wife and his son. Like what was it? Like 2 years ago. He was a lawyer in
Yeah,
South Carolina. He was trying to appeal his case a couple months ago. Said because the clerk was giving the jury information and stuff. So he was trying to appeal it. Yeah, he was a lawyer in South Carolina. He killed his I think it was his son and his wife. And he took out and his maid died, but he had all this life insurance on his maid. I think they said the maid must fell down the steps. I don't know, but he collected from that too. And then he had somebody shoot him on the roadside, and then the dude came forward and told that he had him do it, shoot him in the leg or something. But yeah, that was all in the news. His whole family, he comes from a family of lawyers in South Carolina.
Hey, in a case like that, how long do a kid to get a 12-year-old kid? Just by, not murder, but what he did to his mother's house. What you think of?
I don't know, cause I think
she pushed the issue like, I don't want him no more. He needs to be locked up. What you think they'd do to him? I think he'd be lost in the system with an attitude like that.
I think first somebody might have to evaluate him to see what's going on, because like we don't know if this is first time or he might have always been like that. He just might have took it to the extreme this time.
That must have been I wonder did he have an Obama phone or one of them new iPhones?
I wouldn't give a damn what he had. I'll be looking at it.
Check it out. Hey, check it out. It's funny, but it's not funny. Bro. Check this out, right? I want to see this fucking phone now. I want to see. I know it's like ain't got nothing to do with it, but I want to see this phone, man. It better not be no motherfucking Obama phone, man. I ain't even gonna go Obama name him. He ain't even president.
But him to be 12 years old, he got to be a big 12-year-old. Cause did you see the countertop? You see the toilet? Like for him to be the average 12-year-old, like he must have had a baseball bat or something.
I don't know, like, what if when this show over, we find out that was some fake shit? And everything? But I seen a lot of people post that. I'm surprised that didn't make the news.
Yo,
that's hurt on black people right there. You use that.
Yo, I was thinking the same thing. I was like, what is this shit with the host?
Yeah, he would have made front page.
Shit.
I want to whoop his ass. I don't even know. I just give me a belt in 30 minutes with that nigga.
He need them bumpy knuckles. He fuck about. He need the business.
He need his father. He need his father to manhandle him.
He real schools.
Hey, check it out. Look. Yeah, he gotta. Like, when I was 12 years old, I remember disrespecting the older lady running over her roof. I think I told you the story before, Nasir. I was 12 years old, I remember. Every day we used to run across this lady's roof. And one day she came out, older lady, probably like 70 something. She said, "Hey, motherfucker, stop running on my roof. I'm trying to sleep." I looked her straight in the eyes and said, "Fuck you, bitch." She said, "Yeah." I said, "You dead right. Fuck you, old bitch." And red. Yo, all I remember that next day, everything went black. You hear me? Yeah, her grandson knocked me out, man. And he had to be like 30, they said. Knocked me out. Yeah. So that right there groomed me. Like, I really understood at a young age, like, you don't disrespect nobody that's older.
That's right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't do that, especially your own parents.
Fuck them.
That reflects on the
like,
generation coming up, man.
Yeah, because I was about to say, I remember a couple times out in the streets acting up, older person snatch you up, like, what you doing, whatever. Scared to death to go home and tell your mother. I was. And they like, well, you shouldn't have had your ass there. You shouldn't have been doing what you was doing. Nowadays, your child could be dead wrong. The mother can be right there, and somebody correct the child, and the mother be cussing and fussing and
they get mad at the adult. I think that was processed though, man. I think when they said the kids can report you when you hit them and shit, I think that it broke down like the discipline in the black home.
Yeah, you seen the clip that I sent you?
They made examples of a couple people over some bullshit. They took a lot of black people kids, man.
Yeah.
That first shit came out, and there was a lot of black people calling the diapers on each other just to be spiteful. How you call the diapers on somebody and try to take their kids over a lie?
That's why they say like a lot of women get caught up in emotions. Oh, I don't like that, huh? I'll fix her, huh? Wait till next time she be yelling at those kids, Wait till next time, yeah. Back in the day growing up, you used to always hear women saying that about other women. Although I can still remember seeing grown women saying that.
Yeah. That was like a thing saying, I'm gonna call diapers.
Diapers snitches, huh?
Yeah, imagine how many black kids got torn away from their families just by somebody hating and lying and calling. Because they ready. When they get their call, they ready. You could have the best house, the best clothes.
And you know they be mad anyway because diaper workers don't get paid shit anyway. So they probably be mad anyway.
They be mad. They gotta go through the paperwork and all that shit. Going out, they might as well just say they take them. That motherfucker needs the diapers on.
Yeah.
Like On some real shit. Like I can't even say he need his ass whooped and it's over with. A good ass whooping is undone. Right or wrong? You think so? A good ass whooping
He
won't
might.
give up.
He might need like 18 months of straight up boot camp.
He need his ass whooped.
At that age.
Broken nose, jaw, all that shit.
Everything
He need ass whooping.
everything we said, I don't think will make him have love for his mother the way he's supposed to.
Yeah, like
We'll find out, though. We'll see if it works, but he getting that.
Like he could be 25 right now. He could turn 25 and I say, oh, that's the dude that did that. I still won't believe that nigga. I don't care how hugged up or how many gifts he give his mother or how nice he talking. I'll be like, nah, nigga.
You gotta think. You gotta think at 12 years old, you in the 6th grade, like for him to be that violent and that destructive, like he might
It look like 10 federal agents, dirty cops, came in there just to destroy your shit. That look like cop work.
Yeah, that's why I looked at like somebody raided the house. When you look at it like
somebody looking for money. He probably was looking for money too to get another phone. I'm putting this shit together, man. Yeah. He was looking for money too. He tried to rob him too.
But just imagine your mom's working hard. See, that lady might have had 2 jobs, and it looked like it was a newborn baby. Now how they had the baby crib and shit. He knocked the baby stuff over there, everything like.
So I told y'all, like, that nigga probably would have killed the baby if it was in the crib. He would have did something. It was too much shit flying around the house for somebody not to get hit with something. He was throwing shit. He off the wall. I'm about to tell you everything this little bastard did. I'm walking in the door. This is what I seen. I walked in the door, right? Captain Crunch everywhere. Like he just sat on the ground crying, eating, bust the bag over, eating off the floor. right? Underneath the TV and slammed through the goddamn dining room table. Yeah, the fish flopping on the ground, the dog hung up on a goddamn coat rack, dead. This nigga tore the rugs up. You didn't see the rug hanging halfway out the window? The carpet?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yo, you see the big hole? You see the big hole? Yo, how like
he had all that shit chipped up, man.
But the countertop. I'm trying to think. Did he have like a hacksaw or something? Because how did he break the countertop like that?
Hey, mama can't even take a dump tonight fucking with that boy Charlie all fucked up.
Yeah, niggas ain't right.
But I'm
see that woman
go outside.
I never seen nobody tear up a countertop like.
All right, so let's have some sympathy. We don't mean to laugh like that, but it's just the audacity. It's funny to me because I know what I would do to him. It's just the audacity that you got the courage to touch anything in that house.
Hey, Ray.
Yeah.
This some adult shit though. You remember I came over your house one time, and I told you come over there and look.
Oh shit!
You remember that?
The bitch threw all my shit over and that's it, man. The bitch threw all my shit on the ass. You spreaded it on the ass.
Oh, this bomb. I was just shocked when I went. I didn't even know what to do. I just went over there. I said, Reef, come look at this shit, man. Shit just everywhere.
Yo, listen. No lie, that's it. When the nigga come get me, I'm like, oh, I gotta fuck somebody up, you know, because we stay fighting motherfuckers over there doing, you know what I mean? Yeah, I fuck somebody up. God damn, you know when you gotta fight, you be mad as hell. Like I was just doing this bullshit. So you mad, you feel going on his head like. You wouldn't tell me neither. I don't think he wouldn't tell me, bro. I'm like, yo, what?
Didn't tell you. I just wanted you to look at that shit.
Why you saying just come look? Just tell me what happened. He's like, nah, bro, see this. I'm like, oh man, damn. All my clothes, bro. Not all of them, but you know the shit that I had over there. Oh, I feel bad, man. What I do? What I say? I don't remember my reaction. Did I laugh?
Hey, you was cool when I was.
Tell the truth, bro.
Yeah,
What was my reaction? You can tell the truth. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, I ran over there, got your sneakers off the gate, remember? That nigga was on the gate. I went.
Damn, did she throw some over the
That shit was flying over the fence. That shit was flying all over that fence.
Let me ask you this. When I ask you this question, keep it real because this tells me, you know, was I doing my thing or was I in the time of need at the time? Did I pick all my clothes up and take it upstairs or I left it there?
I think you left that shit.
I left that shit. I remember that. I remember saying, man, fuck that.
You ain't even
That shit. Y'all can have that.
Like a champ. You left that shit.
Yeah.
She was cursing you out, though.
Yeah, that was funny, bro. I just cried. That's what make this show authentic. Cause like I had an interview and she asked me, you know, do y'all know each other? The camaraderie is like it's like y'all know each other. And I said, yeah, we walked the land. Yeah, we actually know each other. We tight like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we can give y'all these laughs and stories from the heart. You feel me? You thought I wasn't gonna talk about that shit. He tried to check y'all. He tried to check y'all. They asked me like, I like how you try to ask that question. I don't give a fuck, man.
Shit, I was like, what? That was about 14 years ago. Shit.
Hey, check this out. Did that ever happen to you before, Nasir? We checked all your shit out, burned your shit up, crazy shit like that?
Nah, but I mean, I was messing with one chick and motherfucking P Power. He was playing on the phone. And you know, P can sound just like a girl. He called like I walked in the house. She's like, yeah, some bitch called the house looking for you, and we had just got to call. This had to be like,
yo. P called your girl and did that?
Yeah, he was playing on my phone. Like, this had to be like in this when we had landlines. I lived on Fifth Avenue, and P was
man.
Yeah. So I go in the house.
Is like, I guess we was cold back then, man. Like, you can't take that personally like that. Like, it's crazy. Something is crazy, man. That was your girlfriend, you know? That was your girl, though?
Yeah. We were staying together and everything. So
go ahead.
I came out and she was cussing me out and everything. So next thing I went somewhere and came back, and I guess that she's been spiteful. Like I had a Cuban link little chick. She took that and she took some money, whatever. So I ain't get mad, but you know what I did? I bounced down south for a few and a half.
Okay.
Matter of fact, me and P, we had bounced down to North Carolina for a couple months. But when I seen P was like, I said, somebody call my phone. I know it's P at the time. P like, I had her. I had heated. I called in. I had her heated. And you know how P is. P a funny motherfucker. She was cussing me out and everything.
He wanted you to make that down south move. That nigga's cold, boy. Hey, check this out. Did y'all hear the Cali girls smash and grab?
Yeah.
Diego, you ever heard of that? I mean, y'all.
Nah, I ain't seen that.
Hey, now shit, tell her. First of all, I'm gonna show you.
It's some old shit or recent.
The San Diego County
Nah,
woman
like,
who is accused
you know how
of
they
leading
be
a
doing
nationwide shoplifting ring worth millions of dollars. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. The Bonsall woman is accused of recruiting others to steal items from Ulta beauty stores across the U.S. and then selling those stolen items online. CBS 8's Rocio de la Fe has the latest tonight on the investigation.
Michelle Mack was arrested after a 2-year-long investigation. Federal agents raided her Bonsall home on December 6, where they say they found plenty of evidence she's a ringleader behind this criminal enterprise. Michelle Mack, who, according to search warrants, lives at this Bonsall home, is behind a nationwide shoplifting ring that targeted Ulta beauty stores in various states. The investigation, which began in 2021, says Mack paid as many as 12 people to steal from the beauty store and other retail outlets and ship the stolen goods to her post office box in Bonsall, and that Mack would then sell the items on Amazon. CHP officers first began investigating 12 people they believed were involved in retail theft at Ulta stores in Southern California, including San Diego County. Eventually, 2 of them were arrested on the East Coast. They told investigators it was a woman in California who was behind it all. The information, which included social media messages, led investigators to Mack. Documents show that Mack would give the shoplifters a list of items and retail stores to target. Mack is even said to have paid for flights, rental cars, and hotels for the shoplifters. Earlier this week, San Diego County District Attorney Summer Stephan testified before Congress about organized retail theft, calling it a major challenge across the nation.
Public safety, the safety of our children, our businesses, our communities, small and large, that is not a political issue. That's a human issue. That's a human rights issue. Nothing will thrive without safety. It is not just an economic issue. If you go to the ground level and actually talk to the employees in the stores, you will sense the fear and the trauma and how much impact this has on human beings.
Back in October, Stephan's office met with Ulta Beauty in San Marcos after the location was hit last year by a team of thieves. CBS 8 reached out to the DA's office to see whether it was the same crime ring, but we have not heard back. Ulta reveals they worked with authorities on the investigation, telling CBS 8 they have a dedicated nationwide team of investigators who work closely with various law enforcement agencies and other retailers to solve complex cases involving organized theft operations. Amazon sales records show Mack's business made nearly $2 million in 2022. She sold nearly $8 million on the site since 2012. Federal agents and CHP officers raided Mack's home on December 6, where they are said to have found a mini store of stolen goods and cosmetics worth approximately $350,000. Rocio de la Fe, CBS 8.
The average soccer-looking mom and dad, white.
And she was a white woman.
So we've been seeing these smash and grab shit, thinking, look, it's embarrassing. But that was nothing. That's like the drug game where the government bringing metro tons in America. Charging the nigga that's selling the gram that got caught with 10 grams, 20 grams, even 100. Then they're key shit compared to the shit they bringing in. You want to give them life.
You already know.
It shows you the scale of crime.
Did you see the link that I had? They showed her and her husband, and they were showing some smash and grabs in the area. Yeah. And then you look, you had all the black and the Hispanic people going in there, and I guess they was she was paying them off.
Check this out, right? They say 12 people, but you see how this scene like is crazy because out of nowhere you see no smash and grabs for about 10 months, right? On TV. Now, I believe shit. She make the average booster feel bad. Like she was the ultimate mastermind booster. She
Cause you know why? She had
in 2000.
It's 2012. 2012. But you see what it was? What it was is with all the boosters, it says like all she did was organize them. She started paying them, bring it directly to me, bringing cards for me and everything.
Yo, that's crazy, yo. Genius, but like you said, always a rat. The rat is just like. I'm not even mad at her for that clever crime because them stores is charging people way more than what they pay for the
Oh yeah. They
So,
probably charge.
most of the people they ain't got attitude with black people going there anyway, so I'm really not mad. Why did they show the 12 people? Because guess what? They probably look just like her. You see how they like.
That's
if
right.
she would have shown her all through that little news clip. Her face would have been back and forth every time they mentioned her. You feel me?
And she had more than cosmetics. She had all types of stuff when they showed her house. She had all types of stuff in there on Amazon.
Nah, she had motherfucking jewelry and everything.
It's like they trying to play it down, but she had all types of shit.
Yeah.
Did they get her under RICO?
Nah, but they should have. They should have because it was organized crime.
Organized crime, RICO, OC.
They should have. They should have hit her with that.
She was black. She'd have had it, RICO.
All the way organized.
Yeah, that's a RICO case, man.
That definitely was organized crime. She was renting them cars and everything to go to different states, paying for their airplane tickets and everything.
Yeah, trafficking and everything.
She must find out. She must go to the store, look at the items that's out, that's worth money. Tell them, get a list to certain individuals. You know what I mean? How much she take this many $1,000 worth of it. You feel me? And pay that one price. Cause this is genius.
Yeah, because you ain't getting no what they say. She got what $2 million, whatever. You ain't getting that just off no cosmetics. On the other news, they sold all types of stuff she had.
Yeah. You know how many cosmetics she would have had to been stealing? She had to get a whole warehouse.
They got through social media. Well, inboxing and text messages and all that. You feel me? Like she could have took it to another level and wasn't even the person that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She could have took it to that level where somebody else recruit them. She was making enough money. People get, I don't know, man.
She was making more than enough money.
It's the rat. You feel me? The rat is like, the rat will mess everything up.
They
Even
ain't
if
even
you do something legal, ain't this crazy? A rat can come amongst you, right? Even if you're doing something legal, they're trying to fuck it up just because they're a rat.
That's right.
Legally, they're trying to tell on you or some, you know what I'm saying? Or some, that shit is crazy, bro. So imagine doing crime. Imagine doing crime, like, said somebody told, 2 people told one.
They ain't even mention her husband, did they? In this news article, they ain't even mention her. In the other one, they mentioned her husband too.
Yeah, he might have told her.
You might be right.
Yeah, they never seen nothing. Damn, like you out of the case. I know
confidential informant.
Who's being my wife look, they wouldn't even mention her. You know what I'm saying? Everything probably was in her name, and he probably on some scared white boy shit. Like, I don't know nothing.
He probably said, "Yo, baby, you gotta take one for the team. Ain't no need of both of us going down."
I got you.
And they try to like cover it up on this clip because I seen some shit where they said she made $8 million, man. You seen that? That's it. They said she made $8 million.
I know. See, something they said she made. I forgot how much they said she made, but it wasn't just. It was more than cosmetic. She had all types of stuff.
So I want everybody in the black community that look down on people that's boosters, that steal for a living out of the stores. It's a way bigger monster than them.
But then,
compared to what's out there. So don't look at people like that, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Way bigger monster than that. You know? Yeah, man. That's why you can never judge a book by its cover, man. You feel me? And she be the main one pointing at a motherfucker in the store taking shit. She be right in front of her TV, like, look at those niggas.
She the mastermind.
Yeah.
Hey, she used her color to her advantage, man.
While on the news they showing all black and Spanish people smashing and grabbing, and she the mastermind.
Hey,
oh yeah.
Intellectual report to me. Hey, now, Steve, you can use your first of all, can you name a situation where you use your
What'd you say?
Can you name a situation where you use your being black as an advantage?
Nah. Can
you y'all?
Not in the courtroom, not with the police. Not criminal type shit. No.
I'm talking about in your life, legal, whatever. Have you ever used to use that as an advantage?
Nope. I guess ain't no such thing as black privilege. That's the difference between white privilege. White privilege.
Plus, you can have check it out. You can have a black bus driver or a black taxi or a black train conductor, and you might be fucked up at the time and try to get on, and they black. You not getting on.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
You still not getting on. I don't care who at the gate. You're not getting in.
It's crazy, bro.
And it's funny that you said that because like you see some conductors, bus drivers with attitude towards like black people or Spanish people, but then a white person getting on a bus in there, oh, how you doing? Smiling like I'm like.
Do you think say like the way she had them boosters organized? You said that's a RICO case, right?
Yeah.
No,
that's organized crime, bro.
No way around that, right?
No way.
No way around it.
So we know if you figure out a way around that, then you know it's all just what we all know it is. Like it's crazy. Like it's like it was tied. They was tied in with the news, like the way the timing happened. Now you don't even see this shit no more. You don't see snipers on TV no more. It's like they got what they wanted type shit. Crazy. That shit crazy, man.
Damn, Skippy. That's black rule, white justice, you hear?
Listen, the niggas in the dollar stores is getting their ass whooped for 10 months. You know what I'm saying?
$2 soap and some body wash.
I really wonder where all the boosters went.
They went to prison.
Now I know they went to California to the Cali girls and did business moves with that bitch. The fucking boosters with large with it. That's why we've been talking shit like, you know, the boosters been talking shit like lately. Like, the shit I do get, you can't afford. Like, what the fuck? Where you been at? Now I know. The niggas got the bag. They was going forcefully and shit. They done flew all our free boosters out to Cali. That's why we was getting soap. That's why we was only getting soap, dollar store soap, and sardines for the last 3 years, 5 years. Hey man, I want to thank everybody that's been watching, man. Everybody that hasn't been acting like their fingers got arthritis. You know what I'm saying? Or they telephone screen got like a fungi on it and they don't want to touch it to hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank all the people that hit that like button, man. You know, I think 10 followers that's true to the heart, that's real, that'll hit that like button is worth more than 1,000 fake motherfuckers that'll just watch.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So
just trolling.
Everybody that's hit that like button, man, sharing, subscribe. We want to show love, man. You know what I mean? And right now, this is how we gonna do it. The first person, you know what I mean, to hit the like button and put fit in the comment is gonna get a free shirt on me. You know what I mean? You're gonna get a free shirt. For the fellas, you get a free shirt. Yeah, that's how we gonna do it. Yeah. You know, everybody get a free shirt. Whoever put 15 in the comment, write down the first person that we see. The timing got a batch and everything. You're gonna get a free shirt, man. Yeah. That's how we gonna do it. Now I see you got the shirt and your
Yeah.
got the shirt on. What it say on there? The Openville podcast?
It's the Open Bill podcast. Free thinker.
I like that. I like that. Yeah, man. Got all the moves that came through, man. You know, see that logo on there? Can you see it?
It was that silverback.
That's Gorilla World. See, Gorilla World Gangsters, right? What it is, right? Let me show you. It's the gorilla, right? Palming the globe, the world with his hands. So it's molding, it's taking that aggression and molding your world, man.
That's right.
Into what you want it to be, man. Predicting your own future, setting your own destiny, man. You know what I mean? And building, man. Taking the world by storm with the palm, with a gorilla palm. You feel me? That right there. Put that back up, though. That right there is the first logo, the 1500. It's like an anthem in the logo. Like when you see that, you see by the 5, right? See the 5?
The muscle, the 5.
Yeah.
The pyramid.
In back of that pyramid is the telephone pole, right? See the street light on it? Now, under that telephone pole is the 5, right? But the telephone pole is the 1. The 5 and the 15, right? And then the 2 pyramid is 0, 0. But if you look at the pyramid, right, inside of the eyeball, under the eyelash, that's Wade Barbershop. If you look in front of you, fire hydrant right there in front of the Wade Barbershop, that's windows. And that's the street. Other eye, that right there is on the side of Griffin. That's the gate.
Oh, okay.
That's my old yard, right?
The old yard. You see it down there, y'all?
Yeah, I see it.
The corner, if you go right there, I feel like the corner got that street light. Then they got the fire hydrant, but Wade Barbershop. It was drawn from across the street, looking at it. You feel me? Yeah. That's the 1500 logo right there. Yeah. And then, you know, the Nick Guy Radio Show. We got those too. I mean, we got those too. But, yeah, man.
Gorilla.
You see it now? See the gorilla holding the world? Yeah. You got any color too. You feel me? You got every color too, man. Gonna get this, yeah, we gotta get this shit. Cause the brothers need to smell good, you feel me? You gotta get this shit packaged up. You know what I mean? So we can ship it out. Motherfucker, that's one thing. See, Nasir can make bean pies.
I'm waiting on you.
What's that?
Nasir make bean pies, right?
Make what? I can't hear you.
Bean pies. Remember you know.
Oh yeah. I don't do it no more. I used to make bean pies.
Now that's the clever thing because a lot of people don't know like a bean pie is called bean pie because it's made out of a fucking bean, nigga.
Yeah, and
right?
it's like a lot of people never
explain to everybody. This is a jewel right here where you can make some money too. Like explain to us, can you break down how to make a bean pie in say like a minute?
Yeah, it ain't nothing but you get some navy beans.
Navy beans.
You get a couple sticks of butter, some milk, some nutmeg, some cinnamon. Blend it all up. Get the pie crust. Bake the pie crust a little bit, then pour it in and bake it like 375.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's simple. It ain't nothing hard.
It's crazy, like because you didn't name anything sweet though, but cinnamon.
Nah, sugar. You put sugar in it.
You put sugar in it. You never said sugar. What kind of sugar?
I mean,
brown sugar. I know it's missing something. I'm like, that shit missing.
You put brown sugar, white sugar, or some people use honey. Some people use honey.
I think honey might be better, healthier.
Yeah, some people use honey.
I might try that shit, man. Yo, good bean pie, you never get that from nowhere on the planet, nigga. Like, the bean pie makers back in the day was making millions, nigga. Like, if they had that brand, that stamp, their name on it was good, every hood nigga was buying that bean pie, bro. Niggas would go looking for a pie or banana pudding. A good banana pudding, a nigga travel like, whatever. That's where you get that from. Yeah, I'll be out there. Nigga be
I got a cousin make bean pies, all different flavors.
Nah, I don't know about no other flavor.
Yeah, I'm basically the basic, but he make I got
get the fuck out of here.
My cousin Patrick Smith, he make all different flavors. He even put the fucking the what's that the crumble crust on top of it.
Is that an ancient thing? Like bean pies in the hood, Ville Deluxe, Fishboat, what else? What else back in the day the Muslim shops used to sell? Fishboat, Ville Deluxe.
French fries with tartar sauce and ketchup from the Muslim shop.
I don't think that was the Muslim shop. I think niggas just made that shit up.
Niggas go to Muslim shop, get that. They get the French fries with the cheese and the tartar sauce and ketchup on them.
With hot sauce. That was wild.
The Ville
Cisco. Do they drinking that Cisco, Crazy Horse, Corliss, Everclear,
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog. It was crazy.
Cisco.
They cheese fries with tartar sauce, ketchup, hot sauce, and green chili. Wow. Yo, that shit was crazy though. That was the good old days, man.
Yo, remember the Muslim shop? At one point, I remember they even used to sell pizza at the Muslim shop. Yeah, I guess remember the dude, what was his name? He used to work at the pizza shop in Neptune City, and he was working at the Muslim shop for a while. What was his name? I can't think his name.
Saladin?
He wasn't Muslim. I can't even think his name. Snork might know his name. I can't even think his name. But yeah, he was working in Neptune City at the pizza shop, and then at one point, like, he was making pizza there at the Muslim shop.
Is that the nigga with the afro that look like Joe Frazier? No, he look like Joe Frazier. Nigga, you come in there like Bruce Paul. He a machete. You be like, this guy here chase you out with a machete.
Yo, what was his name? He be like, don't say no peace God in here. Yeah, I can't think. Yeah, it wasn't him though.
That's some real shit, right? And shout out to Khalil. Khalil, where you find that nigga at? That nigga wasn't scared of nobody. That nigga ran up on anybody that said that shit. I seen it. Like, he ran up on him. I thought he was tough. That nigga was chasing niggas down with a machete. Like, you think he never chopped nobody though. I never heard of him hit nobody with it. But he really would chase you, nigga. Like, you hear me, y'all?
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about just little kids, no, nigga. He chasing anybody. You could be a girl and say that shit. Yo, that was crazy.
But the crazy thing about it, and then it was the dude. You don't remember the other dude that used to work in the Muslim shop? He had a partner in head. He used to be an FOI. He used to be selling the paper sometimes. He had a little weight on him. He was kind of tall. I can't think his name.
About the big snitch?
What'd you say?
You talk about the snitch of them all, ain't you?
The what?
Yeah, the snitch of them all, ain't you?
You say he was a snitch?
You talk about the biggest snitch of Asbury Park, ain't you?
I don't even know.
He's talking about Booty Hill. You hear me, y'all?
Yeah, I mean,
you know who that nigga was?
Hell yeah, I know who he was.
That nigga was a big ass. He turned out to be a big ass rat.
Of course, I know who he was.
What was his name?
Booty Hill.
Booty Hill.
We was all in the same raid back in '82 together.
That's the nigga that told.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. I heard about him.
Operation Big Bird.
Check this out. He was the first legal informant in Asbury Park that got a federal check. He went way to Washington, D.C. and made his way to the head of the FOI, right? He got his own branch type shit. Yo,
he up here. He the captain up here. He in Philly. He at number 12 right now.
That's crazy. They got a rule, right? They don't care, right?
Nah, they say
he reformed.
Whatever you did in the dunya, it's forgiven once you in the nation.
Yeah, they said whatever you did when you was part of the, whenever you was mentally dead, whatever you did when you was mentally dead.
Yeah, you cool.
Well, I mean, that's what a Muslim period, right?
Huh?
That's what a Muslim period, like Orthodox Muslim, FOI. That's what any Muslim in Islam, right?
I can't speak for any Muslim, man. I know the rules of the nation. That's it.
Cause y'all ever watch that documentary on Who Killed Malcolm X? It's on Netflix, where they were talking about the dude in Newark, the one that said that killed Malcolm X. Well, he died a few years ago, but anyway, when they were interviewing other Muslims around there, they're like, well, he made his Hajj to Mecca and Allah's forgiving him, and they were saying a whole bunch. I said, wow.
That's crazy, man. But it's like, I guess Christians do that too.
Hey, motherfucking gangsters do it too nowadays.
Yeah.
That's what separated it from all that shit.
And what the gangsters say now the gangsters say, well, he ain't tell on me.
The street code a long time ago.
So-called gangsters.
It was ancient, like it was an ancient ritual you go through, like certain things you didn't do or say. You feel me? It's just you couldn't come around nobody if you was on some rat shit.
Come on, man. Especially when I grew up. You did not want to be called no rat, no snitch.
Little kids.
You gotta handle your business. They call you that.
Listen, I remember 9, 8, 7. I used to fight, and my friends used to fight each other. You a rat, or shut up, snitch, or stuff like that. That's like calling you a bitch.
Yeah, you gotta be right.
Like we knew better. You know what I'm saying? But I think like old snitches open the doors, man. Like people that was looked up at. The community looked up at him.
Word is bond. He was.
Oh, you know what I mean? The number one dealer, and then they turn around and rap. That made a lot of small time dealers feel comfortable. Like, we ready. He come home, they kick it with him, and now you got a whole breed of them.
And they breeding more of them.
Yeah, it's the thing to do now, man.
You got a whole hood of snitches.
If you look at some of them comments, like some of them podcasts where they talk about snitches and all that, and certain artists that snitches that's still in the game, people always got excuses for them. You know what I mean? Like,
Why you think that is, Rick?
Because they snitches too.
Alone.
There's no way you should be arguing, taking up for somebody you know that did bad. You feel me? There's no way, man. You know what I mean? And sometimes, a lot of times, y'all, I be talking to certain cats that I grew up with, and a lot of people, you don't see the paperwork. You feel me?
Yeah.
You never see the work. A lot of people, like, who goes around showing everybody paperwork, but these particular people got, like, more than one person saying that shit about them. More than 5 people saying it. You heard it from more than 10 people, more than 20 people, the whole town. You know what I mean? Then they get caught up again. You feel me? But you never seen the paperwork. So a lot of times, like, I do get caught up in this mere conversation with rats. You know what I'm saying? Just high and by, and especially on social media, what's good, yeah, what's good. They say something in the comments, but you looking like, damn, man, leave me alone. I gotta come out and tell you, like, you're done, man. You're done.
You know what it's here for.
It's crazy, man. But a rat always want to be relevant, knowing the rat shit they do. You feel me? Then they get bad when they get exposed. You feel me? This is the new generation we live in. A nigga want to kill you because you just say you're a rat. You better be ready to fight that nigga or kill that nigga.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So I think a lot of cowards You know, they be around them because they scared of them. And sometimes, like they don't want
All you gotta do is have the same conversation around certain people. They gonna get the hell away from you. Cause they don't feel comfortable having this conversation right here. Cause they done got down on a motherfucker before, and they don't want to hear that shit.
I love it though. I love it.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, keep doing it.
I love it that way.
Yeah, they be out of there.
Yeah. I want, you know what I want, anybody watching this that is a snitch, if you really know you a snitch and running a minute, tell us why. No, for real, you laughing, y'all, but it's the truth. How you feel for snitching, how the after effects, like after you got everybody locked up, you just did your little 2 months, 3 days. The niggas came home. Y'all don't speak no more, so you know what you did. How does that feel? Like, tell us, go for people that, because it's really, I know y'all don't believe this, but it's really people out there that never really snitch. Give them some respect, man. You know what I mean? Because we don't talk about this, but not snitching is a hard thing to do when you're a nigga in the street. You know what I mean? It's a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? It's crazy. A motherfucker, you know, they had you in that room, man. You know what I'm talking about, y'all. If you with a couple motherfuckers.
I gonna give you some McDonald's. Look.
Hold up. I'm gonna tell you from personal experience. This is what you're facing. You're facing 12 years, 12 and 6. Or you can do 12 years off of that. Or you can tell us right now, and we can work on that. Or you can take it to trial and get 44 years, 50 years if you lose. What you gonna tell them? Yeah, that's what you ask the average nigga that ever been in jail. What you gonna tell them? That made it to the county and they coming in there like that. We could, in a lot of cases, we could get you on the street. Yeah. It's a nasty thing, man. But you a nigga that never told, this your 3rd time. And they already told you, I see you again, you getting 20. What you gonna do? Yeah. That's how niggas fold. That's how niggas fold. But before all that, you had a choice though, right? You know what I mean?
Yo, a lot of niggas.
We all had a choice, and we chose to do the choice, but deep down, people know they ain't ready for that choice again. But they take that gamble.
Especially when they in their 40s, mid 40s, early 40s. They don't want to come home 60, 70 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, they should have been sitting their ass down there.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? If I was a nigga locked up right now and listening to us, I'd be like, fuck these niggas. Hey, man, just talking today.
And most of the time they snitch because they want to be out. They want to be out on the streets with their bitch.
You know what? That used to be a myth, but now I heard it so much. It's true. It's true.
Yo, you see how they be going through it in the county over their chicks. They be stressed out and they can't make those collect calls to the crib. Folks be going crazy.
Like I said before, man, these motherfuckers just think their life is more valuable than your life, man. That's why they do that shit. They don't give a fuck about your life. They just can't fuck about their own life. So they go sour on you.
What kind of rat is that again? That's a number 2 level or 3?
That's a level 2, man. That's a level 2, man. That's
it's crazy. How we even talk about snitches? We started off with out of control teams and the Cali smash rap girls. And then, well, we would talk about that and how 2 people snitched on her.
that way they need to throw him around a bunch of grown motherfuckers.
Do you think kids like that are wild out on their family like that destroy shit, don't listen, like really take it to that extreme? You think he got snitching himself?
Man, he might. I hate to say it. If you do that to your mother, if you ain't got no respect for your mother, if you do that to your mother, you might kill somebody. He might be a killer in the making.
I'm talking about. We know he's a killer from all that shit. Hold on.
Yeah, house killer.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, house killer. Yeah, killer house.
He might be the type. He might be the type.
He took the business. How you take the case off there? This dude that deserves nothing in life. He's a punk.
Take a baby bag. Explain it to my job. Explain it to my job. Oh God.
You done out here. You banned from the whole family, nigga. Don't ever come around this tribe again, nigga. You would die.
Yo, that don't.
8 years old, 5 years old, 3 years old, 1 month, motherfucker. The fuck is wrong with you? You crazy look, man. I'll pull your look. Crazy chicken.
That don't even look like a one-man job. Like that shit look like a one-man job.
I ain't even say that. I've been thinking that shit, man.
You said a one-man job, a one-child job.
Yeah, that was like a one-child job. He must have called some of his friends over.
You know what we probably looking at, Nasir? Because she never said his name. Nobody never said his name or said nothing about him. That had to be, I want to say, somebody put the wrong lie to get clickbait. Yeah, I'm going to say the police probably did that because I don't think no child in their right mind, 12 years old, to take that risk.
Yeah, like a 12, like the average 12-year-old is like so fragile. Like 12. If you look at somebody in the 6th grade right now, you look at those little 6th
I
graders walking to school like.
know they say Shaquille O'Neal was like 7 feet at 12.
Yeah, oh yeah, he might be a big one, but still, man, that look like a couple people that just went in there.
First of all, some people do let their 12-year-old watch the house, stay in the house by themselves, do like they want to do, 8 hours, 12 hours a day, fine. Because some parents probably got to do that. You never know, man. But that right there should tell all parents, like, even though they 12, 11, 13, even, you got to have somebody to check in and out just to keep an eye. Get you some cameras and put in this shit. You know what I'm saying? That way, when the first 5 minutes, they would have been there to drag you out.
But see, if she had cameras, once you unplug their internet, the cameras is off. So
yeah, that's crazy. So,
but you know how long it must have took them. Like, I'm surprised. Like, it looked like it was an apartment. I'm surprised. Like, ain't nobody.
He had time.
I hear that shit.
That nigga had time on his side. Yes, he did.
You knocking dressers and refrigerators and shit over. Like, ain't nobody here. Nothing. Like,
that shit. You coming home from work, long day. Everybody getting on your nerves. You almost got fired for stealing last week. Come in the door. Your son in the midst of doing that. He like halfway in the midst of doing it. What's your reaction? You see all that shit.
Man, I'm gonna beat his ass.
When you come in the door and let's say the bathroom was right by the front door, you coming in, you see that toilet like that, and you see your kitchen counter like that, and you see him within your peripheral wilding out, breaking the TV in front of you. Keep going too.
You know what? I ain't going to beat his ass. I'm gonna just call him and say, take him somewhere. I don't know where you're going to take him, but take him somewhere. Like,
he said he going to call the authorities.
Yeah, the moms, like, she gonna have to pay for the toilet, the wall. She gonna have to pay for all that shit.
Some niggas would say that's it, right? That's how I said. It's cold, ain't it? Ain't it cold? They like he'll call the cops on his own son. Y'all you get that clip?
I'm gonna call him.
He's stupid.
I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna say, listen, y'all better find somewhere for him to live.
You want to do this? Would you give him at least a tip? Because I'm talking about wilderness. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, you see, you see that house? He just smashed TVs, iPads, toilets, countertops. Like,
I'm glad you put the S on the V on TV because I've seen shit supposed to be up on the wall that's not there no more. I seen 3 TVs.
He knew
a couple thousand right there, probably.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing because he destroyed everything that had value.
What got me, what made me get upset and think about my own mom. Because situations like the people like that, I think about my own mom, nigga. I never caught nobody beating on their mom as an adult. You know what I mean? Especially a grown motherfucker trying to rough their mom up. Like, I've never seen that before. I had to get involved in that. Like, nigga, right? I'm gonna step in between that. Like, I'm like, fuck it, man.
And then you gotta think about it. The lady got a newborn baby, and she had a child that was in the background that was talking. So that's 2 other kids. So you done destroyed they shit, your mother's shit.
Just think how long it's gonna have to take to fix that shit.
And imagine how much you have to pay.
Cleanup job gonna be serious.
What you think the best thing for her to do with him, yeah, on some real shit? Like, what's the best solution?
I ain't
As
lying, Reef.
a black man, right? Seeing that young brother do that, what would you be your advice to his mother on how to handle that situation? Because physically, as we can see, she can't do nothing with him.
Well, she need to call his father or a brother or some male figure, and they need to tear his ass up. Fuck it. I mean, that's the only advice I can give you tonight.
Okay,
He need his ass whooped for real.
what is
They
she
give
advice?
him a talking to after that, but he needs some discipline, man. He gotta get disciplined, man.
You do
Period.
understand. You do understand. There's some mothers out there that got the whole notion like, nah, don't hit my son though. For real, they be fending for that nigga. Like, don't
Gonna
hit
be hitting her in a minute.
Yeah.
Let me call you back, baby. Let me call you right back. Right back.
He might already be hitting her. If he'll do that with no consequences, like if he'll do something like that,
Call you right back, baby.
he don't respect his mother.
I got a message to all kids before we get out of here. If you want to be on the streets, then be on the streets. No matter what your parents tell you, man, you do it. If she took your phone, it's for a reason. You won't get your phone back, but some of that stuff she'll never get back. You might have put it in. I know he put it in the hole doing all that.
Yo,
Even if you ain't got somebody you hold on now. Even if you got somebody you ain't scared of, at least have respect for that parent that's going out working, trying to do what they gotta do for you. Instead of doing that, man. What you was gonna say that shit?
I remember I had to be about maybe about 10 or 11. I mean, I was mad. I was mad at my mom. I was like, I'm leaving. I was like, I ain't never come back. She said, motherfucker, look. She said, motherfucker, go ahead and leave me. You don't gotta come back. I got my jacket. I walked out the house. I might have made it halfway up the block. I realized I ain't had no place to go. I turned my ass right back around.
What she say when you came back?
She said, I thought you was leaving. What happened?
I tried that shit a couple times. I'm gonna ask you, you can't. I go and see they see it make enough food just for her. And my brothers, when I come in there, I'll be looking for you. It's still out the refrigerator too, since you don't need to be here. That's my stuff. I'm like, oh shit, you hungry as hell. Yeah. You ain't got that foundation no more though, man.
Yeah, that's like one time it was me and my friends, and we was going to Burger King, and we was with my mom's, and I ain't want the little cheeseburger and fries. I wanted the Whopper with cheese. And I probably was about 9 or 10 in. Everybody got to see. I was like, I don't want that. I want a Whopper cheese. My mother said, well, you don't want that, you won't eat. And I damn sure ain't eat. Everybody had their cheeseburger, fries, and small soda. I ain't had nothing.
But the same thing, you should have kept your mouth shut.
Yeah.
If they ain't get a Whopper, you damn sure get one. Yeah, man. Hey, before we get out of here, y'all, I'm gonna ask you this question. And it's something like the last question, but I know you're gonna end this shit. For all the 12-year-olds, I'm not even gonna say there's a lot of teen females that's out of control too. So, but to all the young youngsters out there, male, right? Black males. We can say white or any race. What can you tell them that'll make them look a little different from trying to take that approach, getting that upset and taking it that far? What can you tell them just by having parents that care? What can you tell them that probably will prevent them or make them think twice?
Got it. First thing, you just gotta tell them, you know, like your mother is the closest thing you gonna get to God on this earth, man. Your duty as a young man is to protect your mother, respect your mother, and do what you're supposed to do as a child, man. Life ain't always gonna go your way either. But even in your anger, you never disrespect your mother, man. Verbally, and definitely not terrorizing the house and tearing shit up like that, man. Because your mother worked hard so you can have a good life. And if you wasn't doing whatever it was that caused you to get your phone took, think about what you did to get the phone took, as opposed to not having your phone. Think about yourself. Point the arrowhead inward at yourself. And correct your behaviors. Again, don't disrespect your mother. I was 50-something years old. I never would disrespect my mother. Only doing dumb shit outside the house, that's disrespect to her struggles. But her as an individual, all my siblings know, you better never even look like you want to say something disrespectful to my mother. That goes for anybody. I was on you. And she was going to be on you anyway, but you respect your mother like a queen, man, because she is. And I don't care what she's doing in life. She's still a queen. And that's all I got to say about that.
And the crazy, the crazy thing is, the mom can't even do nothing to discipline the child. Like, what can she do? Like, she can't do nothing. They'd be ready to lock up. Like,
I think that's the grand scam of things, Nasir. That's what it's all boils down to. Having that, thinking they got that security to do what they want to do.
yeah, they got that green light.
That's what makes it already was hard being a parent in the ghetto. Kids gonna want to try to chase the average black man. Gonna try to chase what he see outside that look good to him, money and people that's doing the wrong things. You feel me? And at an age when you can get popped and make sense to you, you at least have listen. They took that away. My mother used to smack me in my head. Pow, get in the house. Rub me up. Get in the house. Get what you doing out here? When I say get in the house, nobody said nothing. In fact, they were trying to tell me to go in the house before she came out.
I mean, my mother.
I grew up there.
I mean, my mother whooped my ass outside of Belmont Police Station. We was in Neptune City and took some bikes and somebody got caught and told on all of us. Right? We hid in the bushes. Nigga, we went told on us. They had it, yo. I was so scared to call my mother from police station. I must have been there for like 5 hours before I finally gave my mother no. My mother was working nights at Fort Mama. She had to leave her job. She put my ass right outside the police station. Had me doing the Indian dance, jumping up and down.
Nice one.
But you know what's crazy? Coming up, everybody used to steal on bikes from Neptune City, Belmont. But then as we got a little older, we got to everybody said, man, these cops racist as hell. Now you ain't stealing bikes, but you think they ain't gonna look like you coming to steal. They lock you up your whole team when you was young. And now you just complaining about them being racist, acting looking like you suspicious or something. They had a right though, right? You think about it? So they had our whole life. I think we be denying a lot of shit though as black people. Like, yeah, the white man, they owe us so much probably.
Come on.
Fuck it, we got 400 and something years to blame on them for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like how a white person can call a black person lazy.
Like they say, in order for
off days, right? Vacation time. You got mad vacation time for your ancestors. You should be able to use your slavery ancestor off time at work, right?
Like they like a lot of people be like, oh, that's reverse racism. Like you say, reverse that's black supremacy. There's no such thing as black supremacy because we don't own and control nothing.
There you go.
What about in jail? When the black motherfuckers is more black people in jail. You don't think they'd be on some more black supremacy shit to the other inmates? Especially white motherfuckers. I seen that shit back in the day in the county. Like, white motherfuckers couldn't live, bro. That's a form of black supremacy, right?
What in jail? No, I don't think so.
That's might is right in prison. That's what that is. Might is right, motherfucker.
Supremacy when you can change the law and use the law and shit on people and shit like that, right? And you could deny motherfuckers jobs and all that shit, right?
Yeah.
That's what that's really about.
You gotta have some money to be a supremacist.
Yeah.
You could be prejudiced. That's about it, or racist.
You said the right thing. You could be prejudiced.
Yeah. You ain't gotta like them. You can lean on them.
Do you have to
still not controlling nothing?
Do you have to be prejudiced to be a supremacist? A white supremacist? You have to be prejudiced to be a white supremacist.
Not a doubt.
Well,
you can't have one without the other.
Because white supremacists feel that they're entitled. They feel they're superior. They're entitled to things. That's like
Go ahead.
When that's like you ever been in a halfway house and like a white boy will go out for a job, he'll get the job with no problem. He'd be in a halfway house, have a crazy charge. He'll get the same job and there'd be about 4 or 5 black people go for that job and they won't get it. But the white boy goes, he'll get that job.
Hey,
that's called white privilege.
Yeah. But what about all the black successful people that don't feel you on that? You can't see it. They don't agree with you on that.
Oh, you say black successful people?
Yeah, you ever ran into the bourgeois that can't see nothing you see in the black way?
Yeah, and it's crazy.
You crazy, like you beckering and crying and shit.
And until they get ready to get canceled or something happen to them, then they lean towards the black community.
FOI would have lived. They got the FOI would have lived. Michael Jackson did the same thing. A lot of celebrities.
Yeah, he did it.
I can name a whole bunch of people that did that shit. Artists and shit. Yeah. What's with all these rappers and entertainers becoming Muslim, going overseas to take their being Muslim, they go over there to become Muslim. You seen this lately, especially in hip hop?
What, took their shahada?
Yeah.
I don't know.
A lot of artists doing that now. If you see them over there in Dubai and shit doing that shit, like, what you think about the Biden and Trump? You think Trump gonna be? Do y'all really think he's gonna be president again with all this shit he's going through?
I don't know. The Democrats doing everything in their power so that man don't become president again. Don't become president. Oh man, I don't know. They both old as fuck. I mean, like,
You think it's a show? You think they know who they know who they're gonna pick? Yeah, it's a show.
yeah, it's always a show.
All I know is we ain't got a shot if we don't do something different. Don't matter which one I'm in there. We gonna catch the same hell. Democrat, Republican, same hell.
Because at the end, at the end of the day, they both on the same team.
Same.
That's what people fail to realize. At the end of the day, they both on the same team. They just got different opinions.
Rich against the poor.
What was the lady you had on there talking about that? What was her name again?
Oh, Candace Owens.
They canceled her, right? Tell us about what the Jewish community.
Well, you know, she was a diehard conservative, Republican conservative, but she been speaking out.
For a nigga like me that don't know.
I mean, she was a straight up Republican. I mean, but what it was is she always she talk a lot of stuff that makes sense. A lot of people don't like her because she's a black conservative. You know what I'm saying?
She said she wanted Trump, and she was happy when Trump was in office. You didn't see that part?
Yeah. She was a Trump supporter. She's a Republican. But
she talked like she ain't with that. To me, the conversation is like shady a little bit.
A little double talking.
She against the president. She against the president as a whole, the presidency. But she a Trump. So she vote for Trump though. It's like she trying to get everybody on everybody's side. Like, this is you're with the president, that's that. Well, like you ain't with the whole president.
Well, you know why they canceled her? I mean, like they love it when she they love it when she be talking about
holding it down.
Please.
All right, please.
You said they banned her, they got rid of her?
No, what was it, the show the show that she was on, they got rid of her because she been speaking out against what's going on in Israel and the mistreatment of killing the Palestine children and people. She been speaking out against that. But she had that, I forgot, she had a rabbi on the show. I can't think his name. She had a straight up pro-Israel rabbi, don't want to hear nothing. It's their land and get rid of the Palestinians. And then the second time she had another pro-rabbi on the show, and they was going at it, whatever. I guess that's the one that broke the camel back. After that, she was released from, what was it, the Wire, the Daily Wire, whatever. But no, saying it's ran by Jews anyway. But they said she's anti-Semitic and all that because she be speaking out. She don't like. She's against the president giving money to Israel. She's against the president giving money to Ukraine. She was like, why would we give money to Israel when Israel already got money? Basically, she said it's like a poor person giving a rich person money.
So
Being that we
she believed Trump wouldn't do that if he was in office.
Trump would do it. Remember, Trump is an Israel supporter too. Remember, he passed some type of law. I forgot what it was, where he had all the rabbis, and it was a big conference. I forgot what it was. It was some city he had passed, but and
So
you
know what he's hitting for, man. Like,
and remember his daughter. Remember, his daughter is married to Kushner. Those the ones that own Monmouth Mall and all that property.
oh
Yeah, yeah. Trump's daughter married to Kushner. Him and his family, Monmouth Mall, and they own a whole bunch of real estate.
how you spell that? Kushner.
Oh no, just put in Donald Trump's daughter name, Trump's son-in-law.
I've been doing some studying, man. Last names, the names is very important. I feel.
Yeah.
They tell a story about the person, even if they don't know. Like sometimes you can listen to a person's name and tell about their whole family history. Where they
Yeah.
from. That
Well,
shit deep.
that's the whole purpose of the last name.
That shit deep, bro. That shit deep.
Yep.
Bobby, I want to see what's his name. This is Bobby Bennett. What's his name, man?
What do you do?
He's a black conscious speaker, man. Bobby Hemmett.
Oh, we talking about Bobby Hemmett?
Yeah, Bobby Hemmett.
Is he still alive?
Nah, they killed him.
Yeah, he
some of his lectures.
He used to be on that Egyptology stuff. Bobby Hemmett.
Yeah. That nigga got a mean built though. I was listening to him last night, man. And he said some shit you been saying. He saying that Memphis, Tennessee, is named after Memphis in Egypt. And he's saying that like a dude named Theodore P. Ford. You ever heard of Theodore P. Ford?
Was he a Mason or something?
Theodore P. Ford in 1939. He wrote God wills the nigga.
God's rule, the nigga.
God wills the nigga.
Oh, God was a Negro.
Wills, WILLS. The Negro. And he's saying in his book, now this he wrote it. He went to Chicago University of Chicago.
Okay.
In 1911, something like that. First black motherfucker too. He was black, but you know I guess he was a historian.
All right.
And he found out from old documents and shit that the Egyptians went to West Africa. They fled to West Africa after the Arab invasion. You know, the Arabs.
Yeah.
And they went to the west of Africa. And right after that war, years later, I want to say like a decade prior, No, not a decade. My bad.
A
Like
century?
they said 1,200 years ago. After
Well, yeah,
1,200,
because a century is what, 1,000 years? So maybe.
yeah, that's when slavery came. And the people of West Africa, since they was from Egypt, Africa, that's Africa too, but another part, and a different culture. When the transatlantic slave trade came about, they came through there. The chiefs and the kings gave the Egyptians up because they was considered homeless. They was considered a person
Foreigners.
that they wasn't there. So he was saying like the king felt their obligation was their own people, so they gave a lot of them up, and that's like some of the first motherfuckers that came to America. Now I said Memphis, Tennessee, because we were saying like the people from Memphis, Tennessee, before those Egyptians came there. I mean, before the Indians that was there in Memphis, Tennessee, when a white man came, the Indians there told the white man, "You got to keep this name Memphis because it's from the ancient people that was here before us." And they said that the people was from Memphis, Egypt. Yeah, that should be the same, right? Yeah,
Well,
that should be
that's
deep,
the
yo.
same. That's the
Yeah,
same thing. That's the same thing with Hebrew Israelites. That's a similar
it's
to the
the same
same thing they
family
say.
system,
They say
okay? It
they
might be right, though.
they
They might
they say they say they
be
fled. They said they fled from Israel, and they ended up in West Africa, and
right.
they was
Yeah,
enslaved. They was enslaved, and the people the tribes gave them up over here.
yeah. But the nigga had dates. Like he a motherfucker that talk with dates and shit and references. You feel me?
He
So
died
I really
recently, right? Bobby Hemmett. Well, he died like a couple years ago.
not sure. I know they said he was murdered, but I'm not sure how he died. But yeah, but then he said something that was interesting, right? He said he was saying some scriptures like, yeah, it was predicted that the our people from Africa will be forced to come over to America. But prior to that, we already been there because we got ancient pictures of the globe where we traveled. He said he don't know if it came if they seen it the Earth from outer space or they traveled really from place to place in the document. But he said they had shit for thousands of years of the Earth. You feel me? And
Yeah.
he like this the thing he said though. He said, you imagine this for almost 500 years or 400 years of slavery. It's the same story of a people that would go through that, of people that went through that. He was like, check this out. You got name as many as African tribes you can name right now. African countries, groups, countries like
Let me see.
Ethiopia.
Ghana. I
Yeah,
mean, let's
that's
see.
keep going.
Ghana. You got Ghana. You got the Fonte. You got the Shante and Zima. Hold up. Away. That's just some of them. And then
And Zulu one too.
huh?
Zulu, the Zulu tribe, but they from some Ashanti,
The,
right?
you said the Zulu tribe?
And that's not a nation though, right?
No, Zulu tribe. That's a tribe in South Africa. They mainly in South Africa.
Okay, but they names stand out for themselves, right? If you
Yeah,
from
yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay, you got the Ashanti, you got
The Igbo from Nigeria. That's the
but check it
Yoruba.
out. Yeah, he said all these names, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, imagine your blood mixed with all of those tribes, bro. because the people from America, they just kidnapped them and put them together to have babies.
Yeah, well, that's what they
Well, are they? Hold on. He said the bloodline of the African over here is like a super. It's like he said our bloodline is like mixed with everything, and that's the same thing that if you go back to is it Osiris, the story when they chopped them up, split them apart.
Osiris.
Yeah, the whole concept of him coming back together. You feel me? He was saying that's the symbolization of the black motherfuckers. The separation, the story, that's just a story.
Oh,
when
yeah.
we come back together though, it's gonna be like the ultimate, like he said it's something that is like a chemical imbalance that's gonna trigger everybody at once with certain bloodlines to make a move, and it's just like once that move made, it's like nothing can stop it. You feel me?
Yeah.
And
Well,
it's like black people here is like really official, like because they got all the African bloodlines in one.
yeah, that's why they say the African American, we don't come from one particular part of Africa, because due to the mixing. That's why they say if you do your DNA, you'll have cousins from this part of Africa, this part, that's from different ethnic groups.
That's like the ultimate 360 degrees, like you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some deep shit though, man. I never looked at it that way.
Yeah, that's why I say the African American is mixed with many ethnic groups, because they separated the slaves. Once they got them over here, if you was from Asante, they might put you with Igbo, or they might put you with
the language will be different anyway.
So y'all couldn't communicate.
Yeah, that shit deep. But you see how through all the ignorance you could try to flick upon somebody that's truly innocent and truly. You see how when somebody do devilishment to somebody out of pure evil, and then it's like you ain't hurting them. That proves that it only make black people strong. Like if we can look at it that way, like it just brings unity. Like if you look at it, that's unity, man. All of them mixed together.
That's why remember when people was going through the losing houses and a lot of people was committing suicide, they said black people wasn't affected. Black people been dealing with stuff through that ever since they've been over here.
Right.
But the other people, they couldn't cope. One guy drove his whole family off a cliff because he lost his job and couldn't pay his mortgage, and they was killing their wives and children and all types of crazy shit.
Did you see because I know you have me into DNA testing shit. I'm gonna get the footage. And so they got a brother up there speaking about how the test is fake.
I seen which one? I seen a whole lot of them. Which one you talking about? I seen.
I want to sign that, but
I seen a whole bunch of people with like then they don't be knowing what they talking about, because then they be like, you can't get blood and you ain't even doing the blood test. First of all, it's like 3 different DNA tests. Like it was one test they was putting on TV. The dude that owned African Ancestry, Rick Kittles, he's a black guy. He owned African Ancestry. Now that test right there, what's that?
You with the glasses, right?
Yeah. Now I seen somebody made a video like where they said they said how much of this test, whatever, how much like do it show, but the test he do, it's the Y and the X chromosome, male and female. So that traces back, like say if you took the test, now it will go back between 500 to 1,000 some years, your lineage. It'll tell you your haplogroup. Your haplogroup. So say you took the test and your haplogroup, let's say your haplogroup was EM96. Now, EM96 haplogroup, paternal line, your father's father line, that traces back, as far as that traces back, it said East Africa, like Sudan, Ethiopia, somewhere like that. Now, say if you took, now say if I took it, well, I took it, but mine traces mine's EM6. But now, say if I took it and it came back R1, the haplogroup was R1, that would mean that someone down the line, a white person fathered you. You black, but like doing slavery
So
from
R1,
raping.
so R1 is European.
Yeah, I think R1, that's a European haplogroup. I think Asians, like Asians, North American, I think they like Q or something. But anyway, that's why people that claim to be Israelites over here and claim to be like native said that they ain't got no African in them, they won't take those tests because those are the paternal tests. And if you was an Israelite, you saying that they say the black Hebrew Israelites say they go by your father paternal lineage. So if you take that test and if your haplogroup come back R1, that means your paternal lineage came from a white man. And remind you, yeah, so they won't take that test. And that's just like they like the ones who claim that they ain't got no African in them. If they take that test, it might come back EM96 or E1B1. That's an African haplogroup. Or it might come back Q, which is a Native American haplogroup. So that's why, like, when people claim like stuff saying it's their paternal, when you do that test, like, you know, they say 30% of African Americans got European haplogroups due to when they got raped during slavery.
Check this out. When they dig up relics, ancient people, do they use that same test to see if was they white or black? Can they use like?
Well, they do those tests like on mummies that they find, and like if they can extract the DNA, if it's still good, like sometimes like from like being in a dry area or whatever, like the DNA, you can't get no DNA, but like sometimes when you extract the DNA, sometimes you can extract DNA like from old bodies and stuff. It all depends on how well it was preserved or whatever. So that's why. But then you gotta think. See that the haplogroup test, it's only like 0.1% of your DNA. It's just your Y chromosome. It just traces like your father's father. It just tell you like, you know what I'm saying? So that's only a small percentage. Like you might like say if you did the test, you might be R1. Let's say you're R1. It just means that somewhere down the line, a white man fathered somebody, and you still a black person. It's just that you got a white lineage. Somebody in your somebody in your family. It could be
not me, B.
I was just saying. It just mean like somebody, or you might have an Asian. Somebody might have a Asian haplogroup. That just means somebody maybe 500,000 years ago fathered.
So the majority. It's crazy because when they did it in China, the majority of them had Africa.
Yeah. When the Chinese scientists did it, yeah, because the myth was with Chinese people, they said that they descended from it was another type of human that existed, but they said that they descended from there. So when the Chinese scientists did that,
that's crazy, bro. Like stop, man. Stop. Y'all don't want to give us our flowers for nothing, bro.
Nah, so
this is what they do. Look, check it out. They use the doorway. they use the Darwin theory to knock us out of history and put themselves in history and shorten the lineage, shorten the how far we go back. They
Yeah.
say Darwin went back what? How many years? 10,000?
Uh-huh. Well, and then if you
So
believe in them,
that sounds crazy. 10,000 sounds
but
like
you know
some odd.
why? And a lot of them get that from the biblical text because if dealing with the biblical scholars, they claim that the earth is about between six and 10,000 years. So that's where a lot
That's
of them get that from.
but you know the whole story. That's they
Yeah,
time. They
yeah,
put that to tend to make it look a little
yeah,
like a decade.
but and you know what? Because they said when they were dealing with the pigmentation and from when the mutation occurred, making people from brown to white, they said the mutation occurred maybe about 8 to 10,000 years ago when people became pale skin. That's when mutation took place. So yeah, that is their story.
So what they had, what Michael Jackson had allegedly.
They saying they say like when the first people went up into Europe, they was brown skinned people, and then when they genes started to mutate because of the environment or whatever, they became paler because
But,
they what you say? They say because you know in Europe you don't really need no protection from the UV from the sun.
so let me ask you this. All right. So boom. This is knock that out the box. Okay. People that move from, let's say a community, let's take all the people that moved from Africa to Europe that's been there 20, no, their family been there for hundreds of years. Even right now, 100 years, 200 years, why they ain't turning?
Because that's not enough. That's not enough time. This is thousands and thousands of years for the mutation to take place.
Well, they said they was only here 6,000 years, 10,000 years. How many thousand years it took?
Yeah, I mean that's a long. You saying hundreds of years? We talking about thousands.
Okay, what you say, 3,000 years?
They said it took. They said
Compared to
between.
the world,
They
like,
said
come on.
between what 8 and 10,000 years. That's what
And
scientists say. That's when the mutation occurred.
okay, we've been here for millions and billions of years. That's the only time it happened in life. Like, come on, man, stop. They just picked that chance to happen. That time. Out of millions and billions of years, they wasn't here. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like I said, that whole Darwin thing will cut the millions and billions of years talk out for a person that believe that shit. They ain't gonna want to hear that shit. And they gonna see themselves, you know, how they drew it, they see themselves forming from that. So the average person be like that, believe it or not, it's like, oh, millions of billions of years. The Bible says this, Darwin said this. So they don't
Yeah.
even want to hear that shit. Yeah.
So
Anyway.
I guess that's why they come with the theory and the biblical people they claim the earth is between 6,000 years old.
But they got monuments that they own scientists finding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
You know, to
that's like with
contradict.
the Asian man when the Chinese people was saying that they came from I forgot what type of other human. Well, I can't think of the name of it, but they were saying that they came from that. And then when the scientist that wasn't biased did the research, he said, "Shit, trace right back to Africa."
Man, now he probably dead right now. Yeah, man. Hey, we
That's like
got go ahead.
now. I'm about to say that's like with the when they did when you do the mtDNA test, the mitochondrial DNA test. That's for the X chromosome. That's traced back to your maternal lineage. Now the oldest one is haplogroup L. They call that the Eve haplogroup. Every haplogroup came from that haplogroup. Every haplogroup on the female line came from that haplogroup. And then when it went up into Europe in different parts, it mutated. It kept mutating over years. But they traced that back. They said every haplogroup on this earth came from that L that was found in East Africa. They call it the Eve haplogroup.
We need, if anybody watching, for those that's going to watch, we need a white person, black person, Chinese person, Spanish person. It don't matter where you is, but you have to be allegedly 100% and know that you're 100%. You want to go up against this test on the show, we arrange where we get the test done, and we want to record start to finish.
We trying to get Reefy to get this test done.
You want to me to do the test in front of the whole America? Oh man. See, but this the thing. This what I'm saying, right? If I get this shit done, man, I'm having feelings though about this shit, man. Like, every day I'm finding out something different about Africa, man. That's just mind blowing, bro. You feel me? Like they got the Grand Canyon, got the pyramids here, but then he just dropped a story on how niggas been traveling, man. They just take their culture somewhere else. Like we think that traveling was like impossible thousands of years ago. I heard somebody say, "Oh, it was 100,000 years ago. We didn't know how to travel." I'm like, what? Crazy, man. You think niggas wasn't going over them seas 100 years ago? I mean, 100,000 years ago? Shit.
Well, that's look, 100,000 years ago, they had to travel because you had to follow your food.
Right.
So when the weather got cold, that motherfucker migrated to warmer spots. You had to follow the food, just like over here in North America. Remember, the Native Americans, the ones that lived in the plain, like Montana and out in the plains, the Midwest, and by Canada and stuff, they followed the buffalo. And you know what the white people did?
But somebody will say, well, that's it. The buffalo ain't going from North America to Africa.
What'd you say?
They said that some people would say the buffalo ain't go from North America to Africa. They follow them weed in. Or people from Africa, how the fuck they get weed to America 100,000 years ago? I'm thinking they had the same technology, probably better. You feel me?
And you never know. Look at the people that's on a little island of India, the Jawab people. They say they some of the oldest people in the world. You ever seen when they show when they were shooting the little arrows at the people that was trying to?
Yeah, they kill you.
Yeah, but now,
like 2 years ago.
Now they almost died out because the Indians that went over there and they set up shop over on those islands, and they said they brought a lot of diseases. Their body was immune to them, so it's only like it ain't that.
Though. I thought that was protected.
What'd you say?
I thought it was protected where people can't come on there.
It was, and then India started letting their people go over there. So now they say like a lot of them died off because their immune system wouldn't fight off certain diseases. So now they try to keep them separated, but there's like the people over there, like they feed them before they defeat for themselves. But like now, like they come with the people that's living on there, and people take them food. But they say they tell the people don't feed them because they want them to still keep their way of life. But that's
animals, right? Don't feed them.
And they still be.
That's a nice show to do, yeah.
Yo. Yeah, and they still be shooting arrows. They still be shooting arrows at the people.
Oh yeah, that's a nice show to do. Yeah. Find out about that.
they claim they claim when the water, they say when the water level was lower, they believe, it's a theory, that's how they got there. They walked across when the water level was lower.
Oh, it's fucking lie, man. Hey man, look, man, nice show, man. I'm gonna chop this one up, man.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, we're gonna have to get the Trumpers and the Bidens up on the show.
Hey, Mr. Bowers said he'd do it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of them, so there ain't gonna be no problem, man. I mean, what you defending Biden?
Who, me?
Or, yeah, you ain't with none of them.
I ain't with none of them.
Who you vote for?
Who I'm voting for?
Who did you vote for?
Oh, I have voted for Biden.
Why you vote for Biden?
Why I vote for Biden?
Either or.
What'd you say?
It was either or. It was a situation you wasn't gonna pick Trump, so you would try the new president.
Yeah, but Biden, he been dropped the ball. Like, I mean, before I did thorough research on him and stuff, you know.
So before he was president, when you did the research, what persuaded you to vote for Biden?
I figured that he was for black people. I thought he would be better.
They always do that shit though.
You know what I'm saying?
You look like a racist motherfucker.
Yeah. They all racist. They all racist.
Yeah. I think that's why a lot of people that's the game now for presidents.
Yeah.
Backside, you know what I'm saying? You hardly see one that's just straight up telling it like it is, like, you know what I mean? But they say little shit though. They say little racist. I know Trump always do that shit. He always say little racist shit. Like the whole sneaker shit, like he thought that shit was gonna work. I don't see nobody with them shit.
Are you talking about the sneakers?
Yeah, I ain't see no rappers and nobody jacking that shit. They like, man, them shit. I just
Yeah, I ain't see. Well, I heard the price went up on them. I heard people was paying like $3,000-$4,000 for those shits. I never seen nobody with those shit.
You know somebody that paid some bread for? You know somebody that got some?
Nah, I don't know nobody, but I was watching something where it said I guess they're gonna be like a collective item or something.
Yo, whoever bought the Trump sneakers, we need y'all on the next show, man. We need to y'all need to let us know why you bought them. 4,000, like that's crazy. They started off 3-something. I was like, that's way too much.
I guess they what they were supposed to be a limited edition or some shit. I tell you, those shits is like some Tommy Hilfiger that you see in Marshalls that just be sitting there collecting dust.
The limited edition was, nigga, here goes something for y'all to bite, man.
Yeah.
All that shit. This the only
They probably say, you want to get the black people vote, come out with a sneaker. They love sneakers.
Yeah, that's so crazy. That's crazy, man.
Yeah, they both.
Man. Thanks, show, man. I'm gonna head out of here, man.
All right, peace.
You know what I mean? This week we're gonna do like a couple artists and shit.
All right.
Music and shit. All right.
All right, peace.
Peace, everybody. We out.